Well, we had a long day in sports today. The bright spot was the LA Kings defeating the Edmonton Oilers 3-2 in overtime, and now lead 2-1 in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And that was a great victory for the LA Kings. And let's check out the NBA playoffs on this Friday night. And the Denver Nuggets take a commanding 3-0 lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 121-11 win. And how about Jokic with a triple-double? 20 points, 12 assists, 11 rebounds. Man, that guy's a monster. Yeah, that was a great win for the Nuggets. And they're one win away from going to the second round, which will likely be against Phoenix. And the Knicks beat the Cavs 99-79 and take a 2-1 lead in that series. And Julius Randle had 11 points tonight. But it was Jalen Brunson who led the way with 21 points. And also the Hawks beat the Celtics 130-122. Jason Tatum had a double-double with 10 rebounds, 29 points. And how about Atlanta? Clint Capella with a double-double. 10 points, 11 rebounds. And Trae Young with 32 points, 9 assists. And yes, Boston sucks. Boston sucks. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that feel great? Oh, you bet it does. And let's get back to the MLB scoreboard on this Friday, April the 21st. Like I said earlier, the Cubs shut out the Dodgers 13-0. And, of course, Drew Smyly flirted with a perfect game, but had 10 strikeouts. And David Peralta had the only hit. And, well, Nico had 4 RBIs and 4 hits today. And Patrick Wisdom continues his hot hitting this season as well with 2 runs and 2 hits and 3 ribbies. And Cody Bellinger as well, 2 for 4 with an RBI, 2 runs scored. And Trey Mancini with 3 RBIs. Yeah, the Cubs are strong this year. And the Pirates beat the Reds 4-2. Rays beat the White Sox 8-7. Blue Jays over the Yankees 6-1. And yeah, they haven't lost a series yet this season. After taking 2 out of 3 from the Angels, and the Orioles beat the Tigers 2-1. Phillies beat the Rockies 4-3. Astros beat the Braves 6-4. A's finally beat the Rangers 5-4 as they end their 7-game losing streak. J.P. Sears pitched a good game with 6 innings and 11 strikeouts. And yes, the days of Oakland are waning. Nationals beat the Twins 3-2. Red Sox over the Brewers 5-3. Mariners beat the Cardinals 5-2. And how about the Angels over the Royals 2-0? Shohei Ohtani was lights out today. 7 innings, 2 hits, 11 strikeouts. And Chad Wallach had a run scored, 1 hit, 2 RBIs. I think it might have been a 2-run homer. And the Angels are back to 500. And the Dodgers, of course, are a game under 500 at 10-11. But it's only April. And the Diamondbacks shut out the Padres 9-0. And Fernando Tatis went 1 for 4. Seth Lugo was the hard luck loser. And yeah, the Diamondbacks, Zach Allen had 11 strikeouts. And Kel Marte had a home run, 2 RBIs, 3 hits. And yeah. And the Mets pound the Giants 7-0. Man, that feels good too. Pete Alonso had 4 RBIs and hit his 10th home run of the year. So he's the first guy to hit 10 homers this season. And yes, it was a warm one today. It was 89 degrees in Los Angeles and Long Beach. It was 90 in Fullerton. And it was 82 at LAX Airport and 88 at Burbank. And some of the inland areas hit 90 today. And yes, it was the warmest day so far this year. And usually around this time is when we see our first sign of 90-degree weather. And even though it was warm today, it's going to be slightly cooler tomorrow with highs around 83 downtown. Much cooler Sunday with a high of around 74. And then early next week, it's going to be in the low 70s. And then mid 70s Wednesday, upper 70s Thursday and Friday. And then cooling down next weekend as we say goodbye to April. And April's been pretty dry after a very wet winter, like I said earlier. But we're pretty good with our water supply. And I'm not really sure if we're still in a drought, but it helps getting all that rain we had earlier. And there's still snow in the mountains. Well, all right. I hope you have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.